Pacers taking on the Houston Rockets. Rick Carlisle joins us now. I talked with Aaron Neesmith after Sunday's game. He said they were on pace to score 130 points, and that's not what we are about this season. Also mentioned some encouragement at halftime. How well did you like the way this team responded in the second half defensively?
We adjusted well. A lot of it was Kobe White, who had gone crazy in his first 9 minutes on the court. I think he had 20 points in 9 minutes, and maybe even less time. Transition defense is such an important part of today's game, and Chicago's a team that plays faster than anybody this year, plays faster than we do. And so going into that game, we knew this was going to be a potential big issue if we weren't ready. In the first half, we weren't as ready as we needed to be. In the second half, we did better.
For the Toronto game, you mentioned them as a top 5 team in terms of how hard they play. I'm not asking you to reveal the rest of your rankings, but safe to say Houston also a play hard type of team and one that you'll have to match their level tonight.
Hard, physical. Their stats point very clearly to the fact that they are an attacking team. They're, I think, top 4 in the league in being in drawing fouls. They're number 1 in the league in rebounding, number 1 in the league in offensive rebounding. These are all hard physical activity type statistics. And so, we've got to keep a tight paint on the one hand and try to prevent these guys from getting to the rim. On the other hand, they have guys that can shoot the ball. Jabari Smith is a really good shooter. They got Brooks out there that can shoot the ball. Jalen Green is dynamic and can get going. They have other guys too. So, look, they're a good team. I think they're a 37-win team. They're right in the thick of it in the West. So, this game's meaningful to both teams.
First half of the season, Houston was one of those teams that was determined to take Tyrese Halliburton out of the game. How has he and you as a staff adjusted to those sorts of coverages?
Well, Ty's seen a lot of this. Different kinds of things all year long, whether it's box and one type stuff where people are up hugging him, or double teams, or just full court pressure trying to wear him out. So we assume that Dylan Brooks will probably guard him, but they have other good defenders as well. Amen Thompson is a really good defender and a big guy. So they have big physical guys, and so we're going to have to be ready. He's going to have to be ready. We're going to have to find ways for him to be able to get the ball into the paint and get open shots. And, the best way for us to do it is with stops and rebounds and getting in transition. And so that's why rebounding, is just in the last hour and a half, I've probably said the word rebounding like 17 times to the team as we've gone through our prep. That's a big part of the game.
Appreciate the time.
Thanks.